What's up, Wagwan? It is Sang, it's Lexa C. Welcome back to my channel if you're not new, and if you're new here, welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. It's Monday, every hustler's favourite day of the week, because get up, wake up and grind, rise and grind, whatever. I'm going to work, so it's going to be, I don't want to say boring, let me not say that. But yes, I am going to work, so let's go. I'm obviously not going to have you guys at work with me, but the in-between stuff you can be a part of. Tonight I'm just gonna go watch some football in the in my apartment basically, but just the little communal area. So I'm gonna put some clothes on and just go watch the World Cup. I made myself a chicken bagel that I'm taking as a snack, and I'm taking my drink in my favorite cup ever. I'm obsessed with this cup. No, look at me with all my snacks. The game is half done, by the way. Just a little bit. Okay, babies, so I thought about many things, many things that I would do this evening, but I thought I wanted to share with you 5 things that I've learned this year. So yeah, I was in the mood to chat, so I hope you're in the mood to chat too, and I'm gonna share that with you while I do my nighttime skincare. So first off, we're starting with the Creo Recovery Eye Serum, and it is by Charlotte Tilbury. I love this little cooling thing it's got at the end, because it makes your under eyes feel so good. I never used to think like eye creams or like eye serums and stuff were useful, and I don't know why I didn't think that, but I just thought like, it's just another cream, why can't you just use like, you know, something that would be sensitive enough around your eye area, but the skin there is just not the same, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm all for the eye creams now, very delicate skin. So anyway, the first thing of my 5 things that I learned this year is that you cannot rush greatness. Now, it's not a new phrase, and for good reason, because people have discovered this prior to me. But I think this year has been a lot about understanding that dem no fi run my race, word to his kid. Do you know what I mean? And I think that I have seen that in many ways taking shortcuts does not work, and if it does work, it doesn't give you the desired results to the level that you would want them. So I feel like when people say you can't rush greatness, they really mean it. Like, every little bit that you put in is a part of the process, and it's part of the process for a reason. It's important that it stays a part of the process, you know? So that's the first thing that I learned. And I have to say, most of these lessons I learned the hard way. Sorry, my battery literally wanted to die on me. The second thing that I'm using, and then I'll talk about the second thing that I learned, is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, which I always use as part of my nighttime skincare routine because it just really helps to gently exfoliate the skin. So the second thing that I learned is that no state is permanent. And again, this is something that people know, but I really took in this message this year. Honestly, if you've been following me, you'll know that I've been studying for pretty much since I've had this YouTube channel, and I'm done now. I graduated, and you would have seen it in the vlog. But when I say the way I have been studying, I felt like I would never finish. Like, while I was in that state of, oh, I'm studying, I've got stuff to do, I'm a student, I'm working, I'm studying, I've got so much to do, I'm revising, I'm writing my essays, genuinely, it didn't feel like I'd ever be done. But once I was done, I was so rattled because I had waited for that moment for so long. And that's when I realized that literally the state is not permanent. You can be so wrapped up in caring about something, and when you look back on it and it's been half a year now, not that it doesn't even matter, but it really doesn't even matter. Like half of the things that I was stressing over, like doing group work with people who were just moving senseless, doesn't even matter anymore because it's done. And I've got my degree, it's literally over. That state was not permanent, and I put so much energy into caring about it. I just simply didn't need to. Very important to remember at any given time that no state is permanent. Doesn't mean your feelings aren't valid, but in the same breath, everything will pass. So you just have to decide how much you want to give it before it does. Now that that's seeped into my skin, we're gonna put on my favorite product. My favorite product is the COSRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Love her for her moisturizing capabilities. Oh, look at the hydration. As you lot can see, my face is already waking up. I have very sensitive skin, so like as soon as I start to do my skincare routine, my face starts to look red, but it does calm down literally right after. Well, to be honest, as soon as I touch my face, it starts to look red. But anyway, the third thing that I learned this year was you have nothing to lose. And when I say you have nothing to lose, I literally mean you have nothing to lose. Start a YouTube channel if you're watching this and you feel like, oh, I've always wanted to have one. Or start that TikTok account. Or quit your job. Okay, look, I'm not Beyonce. I'm not coming to tell everybody, release your job. But I do feel like it's important to know that you have nothing to lose. At the end of the day, life is but one and nobody's gonna beat you. As much as it may feel or seem like they might, they really will not. They really will not. Nobody's gonna beat you. So do that thing that you want to do, as long as it's good for you, you know? There are some things that are not good for you, but you have to take risks in life. You can only find out after the fact for some things, but there are other things that you know you calculated it, you know it makes sense. What's stopping you? You have nothing to lose. Look at me, I'm starting to look fresh. The fourth product I'm putting on is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I don't know why I always struggle to say niacinamide, because I know exactly how to say it, but as soon as I go to say it, I'm like, I hesitate. Anyway, we're gonna be putting this on, and I'm gonna use what I got in my advent calendar. I haven't used these dewdrops in a while, and I think it's because I have so many serums. It's really like difficult to choose which one to use at any given time, because I don't like to use too many different products like day to day, if you know what I mean. Like I'll have particular products in my rotation and I will generally stick to those while I'm using those. That way it's easier for me to be like, oh, since I introduced this, my skin has started to look like this. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna use our little roller and massage that. Oh, that feels so good. The fourth thing that I learned this year, doing what you love is the key. And when I say it's the key, I mean it's the key to your happiness, it's the key to your peace of mind, it is the key. And I don't say that to mean just, you know, loving your job, but I say that to mean work and hobbies. This year in particular, hobbies have really saved my life. Like they have made it so that I can enjoy my leisure time, and I'm so blessed to have hobbies, things that I do that don't, you know, require much from me, but I enjoy doing things I do that I'm not being paid for. And I think I am of the mind that hobbies are just as important as hustle. I think having a hustle, as in a job or something other than that, are so important, but hobbies are equally important. You need something in your life that you just love, just because it feeds your soul, just because it makes you happy. I think they're so important. And one of my hobbies that you guys will know about if you follow me is that I love to crochet. Another hobby that I have is singing. I try to do all of those things as frequently as I can, and I really want to take swimming back up in the UK. But child, I'm scared. I've never been able to feel comfortable swimming without damaging my hair. But the main hobby that I have been playing around with this year has been crochet, and I have to say it has made such a difference to my mental well-being when I'm alone, which makes me so happy. Now look how your girl is looking moisturized. Last but not least, we're going to put on my final product, which is a moisturizer. And it's not just a moisturizer, it's the moisturizer. It is Charlotte's Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury. I use this day and night, honestly, because it is just so good. Everything about it is good. It's so soothing and gentle and moisturizing. As a dry skin babe, I have to say, it has so far been my favorite moisturizer for my face and neck. Like, I haven't found one that I like more in recent times. So I will be sticking to Charlotte Tilbury, Charlotte's Magic Cream. Okay, that's what I'm gonna be sticking to because the cream is magic. Look how it just goes into my skin. The fifth and final thing that I've learned this year is you are exactly who you say you are, and that's positive and negative. If you say you're a failure, you are a failure, and that will be because that's what you believe about yourself. If you say you're a winner, that's exactly who you are. If you say you're blessed, you're a blessed person. If you say you are faithful, you're a faithful person. And honestly, it's because you set the narrative for your own life. Like, by the grace of God, everything that you want to do, if it's in His will, you will get to do it. So I really think it's important that we mind the things that we say about ourselves. I've been actively working on not making self-deprecating comments about myself, because why? Do you know what I mean? Even just little things like, oh, I don't look good today, like I look so ugly today. Why? When do you look ugly? You're beautiful. You're exactly who you say you are. So if you say you're an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur. If you say you're a photographer, you're a photographer. If you say you are the best teacher at your school, you are the best teacher at your school, and you can be all of those things. I am actively practicing speaking positivity and life over myself because it's so easy to do it for other people, and it's so easy to like pray for other people and have them in your thoughts. But it's not as easy to do it for yourself because you judge yourself a lot more harshly because you know all of your wrongs. That stuff is cancelled, you know, you're forgiven. So I just feel like you're exactly who you say you are, and this year really drove that home for me. So now that we're happy, moisturized, ready to do my favorite part of Vlogmas, and that is what? Opening our advent calendar. Let me go get it. So if this is your first video of this Vlogmas, I was gifted the ASOS Face and Body advent calendar by my boyfriend, and we open it every day, okay? So far we've had some good things. So let's see what day 5 is gonna bring. Well, this is giving me, oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, this is smelling better and better by the day. Oh, it's by This Works. It's an in-transit camera close-up. Be ready for that close-up in seconds with a mask, moisturizer, and primer all in one. I'm not mad at that. Let's put it on my hand and see how it fares. Oh, it's not open. I'm gonna have to fully open it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was saying this to my friend earlier today. My toxic trait is I will use something as soon as I acquire it, or open it, or wear it. I don't wait for a special occasion because every day that I'm alive is a special occasion. So if this bangs, I'll literally use it tomorrow. Like, that's basically my mindset, because why the heck not? Okay. Let's put a bit on my hand. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, I love the texture. The texture does make me feel like it would be a great primer. Look at that. I don't know if you can see how that looks, but I feel like it'd be a great primer. And it's really moisturizing, let me not lie. And it's meant to be a mask as well. It smells nice. Sorry, I'm smelling it. That's so annoying because you guys can't smell it. I couldn't even tell you what it smells like. It's not heavily fragranced. So the directions say apply to skin and massage gently until absorbed. Skin will feel slightly dewy and perfectly prepped for makeup. If I was wearing makeup tomorrow, I would literally use this tomorrow. It feels really nice. Like, it feels like it would be a really good like primer. And I can see the difference on my two hands. Okay, really happy with that. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed Vlogmas Day 5. If you got this far, I'm running out of like creative emojis that you can drop if you got this far. Oh, if you got this far, drop the spa girl emoji because I'm wearing my robe. So if you got this far, drop the spa girl emoji and I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.